The Picoway laser is one of the latest technologies, I would say, in terms of lasers of this caliber, because it uses picoseconds, which is a very, very short pulse width. What that means is that it's almost a trillionth of the second. The latest ones we had before this were using nanoseconds. This is perhaps 1,000 times even shorter than nanoseconds. What does that mean? That means when we are actually firing a shot, we're giving it at such a fast speed, especially for pigment, that it really shatters the pigment from a photomechanical to photoacoustic effect rather than just from the laser effect, which makes it very, very safe. Patients don't have that much of thermal damage. So that, I think, is one of the best things about it. The nanosecond lasers, which are the one before this, or the Q-switch lasers, they used to, let's say, break up, it's a big rock, the pigment, you shatter it with the laser, it becomes small pebbles every time you do that. And the sizes of the pebbles become smaller and smaller and smaller until it is amenable to being cleared up. Okay, that's why you require maybe between 8 to 12 sessions on average for a tattoo. With the Pico, because we are shattering at such a fantastic speed, instead of being a rock, you're shattering it into dust. So the particles are much smaller with every shot. It's much quicker for your cells to clear it. So say instead of 8 to 12, you maybe need 6 to 8 sessions. In the other things, it's good because patients don't have so much pain. Because it's very fast, it takes out the pain aspect of it, and there's no thermal, i.e. there's not so much heat developing. Any side effects we get from lasers are because of this extra thing of heat, because then you can get pigmentation because of the heat, right? So when you cut down that, then you cut down a lot on the side effects profile. So it becomes very safe. And I'm also doing facial rejuvenation with this laser, which there's a huge advantage because there's no pain. It's the least painful laser that I've experienced in terms of rejuvenation. So patients come in, there's no need for any anesthetic cream. You can take them straight away and do the treatment in 10 minutes and they're ready to go home. For some patients, the tattoo removal, it's so important because their workplace doesn't allow tattoos. So for some, it's life-saving, honestly, because if they don't remove the tattoo, they're fired. So there are some companies which want no tattoos as part of the contract. So for those patients, very important. So it's not a small thing to treat. And for some patients, the tattoos are done so poorly. A lot of ladies come crying because their eyebrows are all out of place because the tattoo artist has done a horrible job. And it's so important to get them because they become depressed. So tattoo removal is not just, I think, one of those things which once you take it easy, it's very important for the patient. One gentleman, he looks after himself quite well, and his face has always been brilliant because we've always, taken care of it very well. But now he was concerned about his hands not matching his face because his hands were full of age spots. And it's something that had been bothering him for years. So when he came to me last, he said, "Doctor, is there anything at all for the hands? I know there's nothing." I said, No, it's not nothing. We have something. We have a new laser, and let's just do it for you once, and you'll be very happy, and you may have to come back the next session. So he said, he was, delighted, and he said, sure, go ahead. Did it, no pain. It was just a little bit red. We put layer of sunblock, he went out. He came back after a month for the next session, which he didn't need. So he was really delighted. He said, no, it's perfect. I just came to say that I love it, and I don't need another session, and he was so happy. So yeah, there's many stories like that. If it clears up in one session, nothing like it,